Taranya Bodhitarata Prasanga. Taranya Bodhitarta Prasanga, a type of reasoning. See tarka. Tadasana, Tarasana, mountain pose, standing pose where one stands firm and erect as a mountain. Tadatnya, Tadatnya, identity, empathy. The relation of identity is also referred to as the relation of non-duality, samsarga. According to Sankhya, Bhatta, and Advaita Vedanta, this is essentially an internal relation. Taijasa, the dream self, the vital self, the fiery. It is the self having a conceit in an individual subtle body in a dream experience. It is so called because it is of the nature of light. Thus can function in the absence of external objects. It knows subtle internal objects and enjoys them through the mind. See Visva Prajna Tatirdaya Upanishad. Taittiriya Upanishad, partridge, an Upanishad belonging to the Krishna or Black Yajurveda, named after the sage Tirthankaras. Though relatively short, it is regarded as a source book of Vedanta philosophy. It is divided into 3 sections, Vali. The first section deals with pronunciation and prayers addressed to deities for the removing of obstacles to spiritual wisdom. The second part discusses knowledge of the absolute Brahman through an analysis of the 5 sheaths kosha. The third part deals with the dialogue between Varuna and his son Bhargu, which puts forth Brahman as the cause of the creation, continuance, and dissolution of the universe. Tala, place or world. There are 7 Talas in Indian lore. Patala, the serpent kingdom of the Nagas. Atala, the kingdom of the Yakshas. Rasatala, the abode of the Ashuras, Daityas, and Danavas. Tala, the kingdom of the Rakshasas. Vitala, the kingdom of Siva's demons. Sutala, ruled by Bali. And Mahatala, the kingdom of Pretas and demons. Tala, hell, a state of purely outward passions and sense indulgence, is a place, and yet not a place. It is a plane of existence which is not fully material nor fully non-material. Tamas, darkness, inertia, dullness, sluggish, state of rest, that which resists activity. One of the 3 qualities, guna, it is of the nature of indifference and serves to restrain. It is heavy and enveloping, see guna. Tamo yogin, individual souls who are destined to go to hell. According to Dvaita Vedanta, these individuals are tamas, predominant evil beings. They can never obtain liberation. See Svarupa, Trevidya, Tandava, dance of destruction of Lord Siva, Nataraja, the Lord of the dance. Dance is a dance of destruction when it is time for the universe to disappear. When he dances as Nataraja, he holds a drum, the maru, in his upper right hand, connoting sound or creation of the universe. In Siva's upper left hand, he holds a flame, which symbolizes the destruction of the universe. His lower right hand in Abhaya Mudra, or the gesture of bestowing peace and protection on his devotees. His lower left hand points toward his upraised foot. Shown on his feet are the sole refuge of the individual soul. His lifted foot stands for liberation. Tanha, craving, desire, thirst, a Pali term for the desire. See Tarsana. Tanmatra, the subtle essence of the 5 elements, the pure elements, elemental essence, from ta equals that, plus ma equals to measure. They are sound, sabda, touch, sparsha, sight, rupa, taste, rasa, and smell, gandha. The 5 elements, mahabhuta, are derived from the tanmatras. From sound comes ether, from touch comes air, from sight comes fire, the taste comes water, and from smell comes earth. The tanmatras are said to evolve from the tamas aspect of egoity, according to Sankhya. Tantra, rule, ritual, scripture, religious treatise, loom rap, for the root tan, do in detail, plus tra, to protect. As religious treatises, they're usually in the form of a dialogue between Siva and Sakti. Sometimes they are referred to as the 5th Veda. They posit an esoteric spiritual discipline which worships Sakti, the creative power of the Absolute, as a divine mother through the practice of rituals, mantras, and yantras. The goal of Tantra is attaining self-realization through Kundalini awakening and through unity. The 2 principles, Siva and Sakti tantras, are divinely revealed scriptures revealing the secrets of knowledge, meditation, meditation, and devotion to the Guru. and practices for the attainment of self-realization. Tantra is a science giving details regarding creation, mantras, temples, holy places, silver codes, elements, yantras, astrology and philosophy, purity and impurity, and health. It's called Tantra because it explains in detail the knowledge relating to tattvas and mantras and projects those who resort to it. They treat 5 subjects: creation, destruction, worship of gods and goddesses, attainment of the 6 powers, and the 4 modes of union with the divine in meditation. Practical treatises on religion by means of worship of images, archa, diagrams, yantra, representation of mystic syllables, mantra, meditation, upasana. They provide courses for developing the hidden latent power in individuals leading to realization. They may also be used for attaining worldly desires. An initial characterization of tantric text is a text which presents itself as revealed without attaching itself in any way to the Veda. A second aspect of tantra is that it has a strong reaction against Upanishadic renunciation. It strives for both liberation, mukti, and enjoyment, bhakti. Third, Tantra establishes a series of correlations between human beings, the universe, the gods, and rituals. Finally, Tantra stresses the centrality of the goddess or divine power Sakti in all its forms. Tanu, body, person, thin, small. Tanu, body, person, thin, small. Tapa, heating one of the 5 latent impressions. Samskara, according to the Sri Vaisnavas, tapas, austerity, concentrated discipline, penance, heat, energy to heat up from the verb root tap, to burn. A burning inquiry and aspiration, it is a spiritual force with concentrated energy generated by a spiritual aspirant. Tapas veen, ascetic, one who has accumulated merit through austerities. Tapoloka, heaven, the world or plane of spiritual force. It is the world of self-conscious energy. Tarda, savior, star, a name for the universal divine mother. Consort of Lord Shiva. Tardatamya, graduation. According to Advaita Vedanta, among individuals there is an intrinsic gradation. There are 3 grades of individual souls: the ever freed nitya, those who have attained freedom, mukta, and those individuals who are bound, bada. Among the latter, there are those eligible for release, mukta yoga, and those not eligible for release, nitya, samsarin, and tamo yoga. And among the souls eligible for release, there is an intrinsic gradation. Celestial beings, sages, and advanced individuals comprise this latter category. According to Advaita Vedanta, all individual souls who are released enjoy pure bliss. However, this bliss varies in degree, though not in quality. This is based on a theory that individuals differ in their character. See Ananda, Taratmya, and Svarupa Trividya. Tarka, reasoning, argumentation, logic, debate. From the root talk to reason is one of the 16 categories of the Nyaya school. See Padartha, chart number 6. It means deliberation on an unknown thing to discern its real name. It consists of seeking reasons in support of some supposition to the exclusion of other suppositions. It is employed whenever a doubt is present about the specific nature of anything. It is a hypothetical argument. It is a type of reasoning by which one may test the validity of the conclusion of any reasoning. It consists in deducing an untenable proposition from a given proposition. It takes the contradiction of a proposition as a hypothesis. Sees how it leads to a contradiction. It is of 5 types: Atmasraya, which shows the fallacy of self-dependence; Anyanyasraya, which shows the fallacy of reciprocal dependence; Chakraka, which shows the fallacy of a presupposition explaining another presupposition; Anavasta, which shows the fallacy of infinite regress; and Taranya, Bodhitartha Prasanga, which indirectly shows the validity of a reasoning by proving the contradictory of the conclusion observed. Tarka Sastra, another name for the Nyaya school, the science of reasoning. Tarpana, offering of water to ancestors. Tat, that, a neuter pronoun expressing the indescribable absolute. See Tatvam, Asi, Tatasta, Laksana, identifying marks, accidental attributes. The definition per accidens, according to Advaita Vedanta, absolute Brahman may be defined from a relative standpoint or from an absolute standpoint. Tatasta laksana describes the external attributes superimposed upon the essential nature of a thing. These attributes remain in that thing only for a time and differentiate it from other things. This definition par excellence is from the relative standpoint. Thus to describe the absolute Brahman, it is the source and support of the world of the world is to superimpose relational aspects upon the non-relational, non-dual absolute. This technique has a methodological importance for the Advaitin. It is easy for a beginner to understand the nature of a qualified God, Brahman. Then, from this known position, it is easier to convey the final Advaitic position of non-duality. See Svarupa Lakshana, and Yaropa and Abhavada. Ta, suchness is isness. Suchness, isness, things as they are, according to the Buddhists, that which is beyond all dualities and description. It is a madhyamika term for the ultimate reality. Tathagata, one who has thus gone, one who has gone beyond the beyond, a title of the Buddha, one of the four meditations, dhyana, spoken of in the Lankavatara Sutra. It is that state in which the mind lapses into suchness, in the state of nothingness, and incomprehensibility of all phenomena is perfectly realized. Tathagata Garbha is also called the Laya Vijnana in Yogacara Buddhism. Tathagata Garbha, the womb of the perfect one. Tathagata Garbha, the womb of the perfect one. It is also known as Dharmakaya. It is called Alaya Vijnana in Yogacara Buddhism. Tathagata Garbha. Tatkratu, the principle that one who mediates becomes one with the object of meditation. Tatparya, purport, intrinsic significance. The purport of the Vedic works is determined through 6 characteristic marks. Sadlinga, the harmony of the initial and concluding passages. Upakrama and upasamhara, repetition. Abhyasa, novelty. Apardvata, fruitfulness. Phala, glorification by eulogistic passages or accommodations by depreciatory passages. Arthavada, and intelligibility in the light of reasoning, is also known as upapati, reasoning. Upapati is one of the 4 conditions which, when fulfilled, produce the meaning of a sentence. See Akanksa, Yogyata, Sani, Delasati. Purport is the capacity for generation of the cognition of a particular thing according to Advaita Vedanta. According to Nyaya, purport is the intention of the speaker. Tatparya Bodhaka Sadlinga. Tatparya Bodhaka Sadlinga. The 6 marks which determine the purport of a text verse. See Tatparya. Tat tu samanvayat. Tatu samanvayat. But that Brahman is to be known only from the scriptures, and not independently by other means and established, because it is the main purport of all Vedanta texts. This is a sutra in the Brahma Sutra. Tattva, category, truth, essence of things, reality, principle, thatness, from tat equals that, plus the nominizing suffix tvam, ness. It is the essence of anything. It is a thing, thing's essential being, it's the thatness. Each school in Indian philosophy names a certain number of elements, tattva, as fundamentals in a system of thought. Advaita Vedanta lists 2 from an empirical relative point of view. Tat and Tvam. Sankhya lists 25 tanmatras, the 5 mahabhutas, the 5 karmandrayas, the 5 jnanandrayas, manas, and purusa. Kashmir saivism lists 36. Siva, Sakti, Sadasiva, Sadakya, Isvara, Sudha Vidya, Maya, Kala, Nyata, Raga, Vidya, Kala, Purusa, Prakriti, Bhuti, Ahankara, Manas, 5 karmandrayas, 5 jnanandrayas, 5 tanmatra, and 5 mahabhutas. The first 5 constitute the pure creation, and the latter 31 form the impure creation. All the other schools accept a similar number of categories, about 7 to 26. Tattva, category, truth, essence of things, reality, principle, thatness. Tat equals that. Tvam equals ness. Tattva. The first 5 constitute the pure creation, the last 31 form the impure creation. All the other schools accept a similar number of categories, about 7 to 26. That which is the essence of each stage of manifestation, the process of creation, according to Kashmir saivism, contains 36 tattva, siva, sakti, sadasiva, isvara, sudha, vidya, maya, tattva, the 5 cloaks, pancha, kanchukas, produce the individual soul, prakriti, primordial nature, the basic stuff of the material universe. Buddhi, intellect, ahamkara, ego, manas, mind, the 5 powers of sense perception, the 5 powers of action, the 5 tanmatras, or rudimentary elements, and 5 gross elements. These comprise creation from Siva to the earth. See Siddhanta in chart 6 to 9. Tattva ajnana. Tattva ajnana, non-apprehension of the real, ignorance of the categories. Tattva darshana, the absolute level of truth as designated by Gaudapada, to have sighted the essence. Tattva dhyavasaya, Tattva dhyavasaya, conclusive determination of the truth. Tattva jnana, Brahman, realization, apprehension of the real, knowledge of the categories. Tattvam asi, that thou art, a great saying, Mahavakya, which occurs in the Chandogya Upanishad of the Samaveda. According to Advaita Vedanta, it implies that you, the individual, are not different from the absolute that. According to visistadvaita Vedanta, it implies that you, the individual, are a part of God. The Tattva Traya, 3 realities. According to visistadvaita Vedanta, 3 realities exist: living beings, cheat, inanimate things, achit, and a supreme ruler and controller, Isvarta. All philosophical systems must explain the 3 realities: God or the Absolute, the individual, and the universe. Tattva-vabodha, apprehension of reality or truth. Tejas, 5 splendid light, heat, brilliance. It is one of the 5 elements. The Mahabhuta, it is of 4 kinds: terrestrial, Bhauma, celestial, Divya, of the stomach, Adarya, and mineral, Akaraja, Tankalai, Tamil term, Tankalai. In the southern sect or school of the Visistadvaita Vedanta, it was founded by PHILOSOPHIES. This school regards the Tamil Prabandham as canonical and is indifferent to the Sanskrit tradition. See Vadakalai and Ubhaya Vedanta. Tankalai, the southern sect or school of Visistadvaita Vedanta. Southern sect or school of Visistadvaita Vedanta is founded by PHILOSOPHIES. The school regards the Tamil Prabandham as canonical and is indifferent to the Sanskrit tradition. So the Tamil people are always, sometimes they can be indifferent to the Sanskrit tradition. You got Aryans, then you got the Dravidians, right? Vadakala and Ubhaya Vedanta, Thakur, deity, holy person, object of reverence. Theravada, the way of the elders. Theravada, the way of the elders. Thakur, deity, holy person, object of reverence. Thakur, Theravada, the way of the elders. Their name given to the form of Buddhism dominant in Southeast Asia. According to tradition, Theravada is so called because it was established by a council of 500 elders soon after the demise of Buddha. See Mahayana Tika, sub-commentary gloss. Tilaka, sacred mark on one's forehead, between eyebrows. See bindu. Timira, darkness is also a disease of the eye producing double vision. Tipani, gloss, sub-commentary. Tirobhava, obscuration, disappearance. Dana, obscuration, concealment. Type of power sakti according to saiva siddhanta, which is active at the time the individual souls are fettered. Dana anupapati, Dana anupapati, the untenability of concealment, one of the 7 untenabilities posed by Ramanuja against Advaita Vedanta, concept of ignorance, see vidya. Sabta vida anupapati, so that's Dana anupapati, Dana anupapati. Tirtha, fjording place of pilgrimage for a new route. To cross over, fulfill. Tirtha, Tiro, Dana, Anupapati, Tiro, Dana, obscuration, concealment. Tiro, Bhava. Tirtha, fjording place. Tirthankara, fjord crosser, fjord maker, the 24 prophets of Jainism who represent the goal of human life. They are called fjord makers because they serve as a ferryman across the river of transmigration. They are the perfected ones who lead the way to liberation. Vrisabha was the first one mentioned even in Vedic law, though there is no historical evidence available until one comes to the 23rd preceptor. Parthavanata, the prophets are listed as Vrisabha, Ajita, Sambhava, Abhinandana, Sumanti, Padmabrabha, Suparsva, Chandra Prabha, Suvidi, Sitala, Shreyamsa, Vasupuja, Vimala, Ananta, Dharma, Santi, Kuntu, Ara, Mali, Munis, Surata, Nami, Aristanemi, Parsva, and Vardamana, Mahavira, Tirthasthana, place of pilgrimage on the banks of sacred streams, bathing time. Tiru, holy, Tamil. Tiru great sage of South India. Author of the Tiru Mantiram, a great work on yoga which consists of over 3,000 verses on ethical, philosophical, and religious matters. Tiruvadi Peru, Tamil for grace. Tiruvadi Peru. Tiryak, animal being. Tiryak, see Jangama. Tiryak is an animal being. Titiksa, endurance of opposites, forbearance, tolerance, the ability to withstand opposites like pleasure and pain, heat and cold, etc., with equal fortitude, the bearing of all afflictions without caring to change them and without anxiety or lament. See Sadhana Chatustaya. Tivra mumuksu, one who has an earnest and consuming desire for liberation. See Jiva. Trigunatmika, made of the 3 qualities. Guna. Trigunya, the 3 qualities. Guna, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas. Trasa, individuals who possess more than one sense organ. They include human beings, birds, animals, gods, and devils. The individuals capable of movement. Trasarenu, triad ternary product. It is also called Triti. It is the smallest visible substance according to Nyaya vaisesika. It is made up of 3 diodes: Vanuka, Sianu, Treta Yuga, the silver age from the root Yuj to unite plus Treta equals 3 is age where Dharma, truth, stands on only 3 of its 4 legs. In this age, the way to liberation is through sacrifice. Yajna, Siyuga, Triguna, the 3 qualities, Sattva, Rajas, and Tamas, Siguna. Trika, triple triadism, one name for Kashmir saivism. It refers to the triple principle with which Kashmir saivism deals. Pati Pasa Pasu, or Siva Sakti Anu, or God Soul's bonds. Kashmir Faism is called Trika because of the 64 agamas recognized as authoritative by them. The Malini, Siddha, and Namaka agamas are the three of greatest importance. Others say that this is so called because it expounds the three modes of knowledge of reality, non-dual, abeta, dual come non-dual, beta, and duality, beta. Others say that it describes the three types of literature, Agama, Spanda, and Pratya Bijna Sastra. Trikaya, the three sheaths of the Buddha. Dharmakaya, the sheath of the law. This is the reality, the void, the absolute, is a universal and transcendent Buddha. Sambhogakaya, the sheath of enjoyment. This is the sheath in which a Buddha or Bodhisattva dwells on the earth or beyond. Nirvanakaya, the sheath of the transformation. This is the sheath of the historical Buddha. The first sheath is unmanifest. The second is manifest to the eye of faith. Example, Bodhisattvas, and the third sheath is empirically manifest. Trikona, round triangle. Triloka, the three worlds. Trimurti, the three forms. Brahma, Vishnu, Shiva, the Hindu Trinity. Tripitaka, the three baskets. The early Buddhist canon written in Pali. These are sutta or utterances of the Buddha himself, Vinaya or rules or discipline, and Abhidhamma or philosophic discussion. Tripitaka, the early Buddhist canon written in Pali. Tripitaka. Tripradesha, a combination of three atoms. Triputi, triple form. Triputi, the process of knowing, or knowing implies the subject who knows, and the object which is known. Every active cognition involves this triple form of the cognizer. Objects cognized, and it means the cognition, the knower, the known, the active knowledge. Triratna, the three jewels. According to Jainism, the three jewels are the quintessence of their theory of liberation. But according to Jainism, Triratna, the three jewels, are the quintessence of their theory of liberation. They are right knowledge. Samyag Jnana, right vision. Samyag Darshana, and right conduct. Samyag Charitra, right vision is faith in the Jaina scriptures. Right knowledge is knowledge of the truth taught by Jainism. Right conduct is making one's life conform to the truths learned. Thus, these are the three principles that exalt life. For right conduct, see Mahabharata. According to Buddhism, the three jewels are the Buddha, his doctrine, and the order. Thus, there is no perfection of faith. I go for a refuge to the Buddha. I go for a refuge to the Dharma. I go for refuge to the Sangha. Buddham Saranam Gacchami. Dharmam Saranam Gacchami. Sangham Saranam Gacchami. According to visistadvaita, Vedanta, the three jewels are Mantraratna, Dvaya, Puranaratna, Vishnu Purana, and Stotraratna, a work of Yamuna. Trisula, the three-pronged spear or trident wielded by Siva, symbolic of the three qualities. Guna, or the three major talents. Nadi, or the three powers. Isha Sakti, Kriya Sakti, Jnana Sakti. Trivikrama, the three steps of Vishnu, another name for Vamana, the dwarf incarnation of Vishnu. Trivartkarana, triplication, or the objects is made of three parts, a mixture of the three elements, fire, water, and earth, in different proportions, constitutes all the various objects. The Yathartha Kyatiya Visistadvaita Vedanta grounds itself on Trivartkarana text of the Upanishads. Panchikarana, Trishna, thirst, craving, desire, one of the 12 links in a causal chain of existence. Upadana is an advanced desire, which again is the result of pleasure and pain. Sipratitya samutpada trichaya linga paramarsa. Tritaya linga paramarsa, the two factors necessary in inferential process of substantive reflection. There must be knowledge and universal concomitance between the reason hetu and the major term sadhya, and there must also be a necessary relation between the reason and the minor term paksa in a valid inferential reasoning. Vyapti jnana and paksa dharmata jnana must combine so as to serve as the instrument of inference. Paramarsa is the ratiocinative process which makes known the fact that the mark, which is universally concomitant with inferred character, is present in the subject. The principle involved in this process is subsumption, the correlation of a particular case with the universal pervading it. Linga is the hetu or probans and should be such that it is related to the probandam sadhya. It is known to exist in that which is connected therewith, and 3 does not, where the sadhya is not present. See anumana, trati, ternary product. Trasarenu, trayanuka, tran, tirthankaras, triad of atoms, 3 atoms grouped together, the smallest visible substances, according to vaisesika. From these triads grouped in different ways, all the various things that produce yanu. To cham, utterly unreal, atyanta, asat, empty, absolutely non-existent. Example given: a child of a barren woman, or a square circle. According to Advaita Vedanta, illusion maya is real to the ordinary individual, neither real nor unreal. Anodavachaniya to the philosopher, and unreal tucha to the enlightened individual. Tulasi, small tree, holy basil, sacred to Vishnu, that's a T, right? Tulasi, Tulsi, they call it Tulsi. Turdaya, the fourth, the transcendental self, the supreme reality, the state of witness consciousness. Surya is the fourth state of consciousness, according to Advaita Vedanta, which is beyond the states of waking, dreaming, and deep sleep, and which pervades and transcends all these states. However, it is not really a state, but the underlying substratum of the other 3 states, the waking, dreaming, and deep sleep states. It is the real self, which is beyond the changing modes of existence. It is indivisible, ungraspable, unthinkable, and unnameable. Each of the other 3 states have their own names: Vaisvanara, Tejasa, and Prajna, but not the absolute, which is merely referred to as the fourth. It is a matra or modeless. See Avasta, Om, and Pada. Turdiyatita, the state of the individual soul in which it is in a totally blissful condition. Beyond the fourth, the highest stage according to some Hindu schools, the state beyond the fourth Turiya, it is the supremely blissful state of complete freedom from all duality and the awareness of the oneself in all, the final attainment. It is a term used for the individual in saiva siddhanta. Tusti, laziness, satisfaction, contentment, happiness. Tusti. There are 9 types of laziness. According to Sankhya, no exertion is necessary for an individual since primordial prakriti will herself bring about one's liberation. Ambash. It is not necessary to meditation, for it is enough if one merely renounces the householder's life. Salila. There is no hurry, for salvation will come in its own time. Mega. Salvation will be worked out by fate. Bhagya. Contentment leading to renunciation proceeds from 5 causes. The troubles of earning, the troubles of protecting, the earned money, the natural waste of things earned by enjoyment, increases of desires, leading to greater disappointments, and all gain leads to injury of others. The intellectual aspect of human nature, tvacha pratyaksa, tactual perception. Tvacha pratyaksa, tvak, sense of touch, one of the organ of knowledge. It is of 3 types, cool, hot, and lukewarm. Shijnanendriya, Tyaga, abandonment, renunciation. The Bhagavad Gita considers true renunciation to be the relinquishment of the fruits of one's actions. Tyaganga, part of the classification scheme of the Vira saivism. See Satstala, Angastala, and chart number 14. Tyagi, renouncer, ascetic. Tyagi is an ascetic. Tyagi, ascetic. Jainism, ascetics. Tyagi. Like a thakur. Tyagi.